What is going on, guys? This is Nick here at Y for Turbo, and we are getting ever closer to NHL 17. But for now, we're playing NHL 16 GM mode. Just real quick, I'm gonna put this out there before the video. Let me know down below what you want to see from this channel for NHL 17. I just got a huge item to help me in my future of YouTube and streaming and things like that. So I'm talking a lot of different stuff here. NHL 17 live streams, NHL 17 gameplay, like a million videos in the first week. I'm just gonna like put it out there. This channel is gonna come very much alive. So let me know what you want to see. If you guys are not following me on Twitch, go ahead and do that, because that's gonna start getting pretty active in the next couple weeks. So you can find a link to my Twitch either in the description below, or you can go to my channel page and there's a little Twitch annotation thing that you can click and go to my actual Twitch channel. All right, so back to the game at hand here. So another thing I wanted to tell you guys was just that if you do have anybody that you want me to pin, let me know, because see these pins that I've got here. You can like go ahead and pin these dudes that I've gone ahead and looked at. I've already looked at this guy. He's like exact top 6 forward, so he's definitely a guy we want to kind of look at for the draft. I know Stuart Skinner gets to become like a starter, I think, but I know it's different for each GM mode. So, he might be the franchise goaltender that we've wanted to pick up as a young goalie, because we don't need that, but if we can get a really good goalie, we can just trade we have so many goalie prospects, it's not even funny. We can just trade everybody. You guys want to trade Fucali? I think one more year of having Fucali is okay. Then we can see what's going on. But yeah, let me know. A lot of the times you guys will just shout out a name, just the last name, and I have no idea where to find this person. Are they in the NHL already as a prospect? Have they already been drafted? I mean, have they, what region are they in? Are they in the CHL, like in the WHL, QMJHL, or OHL? Are they in Russia? Are they in some weird Swiss league? Where are they? Just give me all the info that you can if you want to see me pin them / draft them. Yeah, because that'll just help, because I have a lot of trouble going through the comments, and you guys are like, this guy turns into a franchise. I want to pick him up more than anything, but I can't, because I don't know. I don't know who's who. All right, so if you guys didn't catch last episode, I suggest you go back and watch it, because a lot happened. As you notice, we got the Nuge here on the second line. After much debate in the comments, we decided to go with Edmonton as the, I guess you could say, benefactor. They were the ones that came in and saved us by getting rid of some contracts. But that's, I guess, what they're just the league cesspool at this point. But it made sense in this game, because they've got Matthews now. They've, like, somebody was saying they didn't have Matthews, and I was like, no, pretty sure he got drafted first overall last year in this game, not in real life. I know in real life he got drafted by Toronto. In this game, once again, Edmonton was in the basement, got the first overall pick, gets Austin Matthews. So they've got like 4 really good center prospects, that is. So we got the Nuge off of them, who's like, probably the 4th best center prospect at this point. Just because Draisaitl does get really good I actually think Draisaitl was already a better overall. Anyway, the Nuge is going to get a lot of minutes here. He's not going to be playing 3rd or 4th line time. He's going to be playing 2nd line time. He's going to grow with this team. We also moved Okposo down to the 2nd line. You guys were really calling for that. Some of you guys said keep it the same. I guess, but I think the 2nd line needed some help, especially on the defensive side. Okposo's got that 86 defensive awareness. Not bad faceoffs either. You could take faceoffs. But really good offensive. Actual like offensive categories that he could really help the 2nd line too with plus minus. It's only a month in. We don't know for sure. 1st line will benefit, I think, once Gallagher gets a little bit better. Like once he gets up to like 87, this line's going to be filthy, and then he's going to get up to 89 and 90. We're going to be fit for a treat. 5 more years of that. That's a steal once he gets up to the 90s, hopefully. And then, Helm down here with Shaw. You guys are saying put Shaw on the 4th line and Hooden up here. I get that. I kind of get that. We'd have to make him a right wing, though. I kind of agree because his faceoffs are junk, and you need the 4th line to definitely win some faceoffs. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Shawzy can be on the 4th line. Pretty sure he's on a penalty killer, too, so that's okay. And we'll change Hooden to a right winger. Just for the time, like, this is just, coaching, just being like, hey, you're a right winger now. I guess we got to change Shaw back to a center too. So, once again, if you guys aren't familiar with how to do this, this is how you do it. You just change them like that. A lot of people, people are still asking me how to do it, and I totally I'm not mad. I understand people want to know how to do it, because when I first, started. I think they did this in 15 as well. Once a game year passes, I completely forget all the updates that game had in comparison to the previous years. Once NHL 17 comes out, I'm going to be like, NHL what? NHL 16? What? I forget about that. All right, so let's go ahead and go through a few more weeks. I'm going to get up to the trade deadline in this video, and you guys know what to do. Let me know who we should trade for. We're going to stay with this team for now. The consensus in the comments was to stay the course with our team, not make any major trades. The major trade being, Jeff Petrie, maybe a couple other guys. Because we've cleaned this team out pretty well. We're definitely going to jump back into it and find our role. We're losing a lot of games, though, guys. I might have to not, hold myself back and just do it and trade away Petrie for something else, because I don't really know what to do. This team is just losing. Okay, here's some wins. You guys are saying as well, there's kind of a weird bug in NHL 16 where if you win 4, you lose 4, you win 1, you lose 1. If your team isn't just outrageously good or outrageously bad, you just either stay at 500 or just go just below it. It's just this weird thing. So let's go to the OHL. I don't know anyone to pin in the OHL. Maybe I should just pin a random person and see what they are. We need defensive prospects. So you guys were saying to go after Philadelphia. Maybe at the end of this month, I'll take a look at them. Once the 31st where we face the Wings, I'll go take a look at Philly, and we'll see what defensive prospects they have. Because I guess they have an influx of D prospects. We have an influx of forward prospects. We could definitely get a trade done there. Shea Weber's doing good, up to an 85 overall, and no effect on morale. That's okay. It's Radulov is temporarily up to an 87. Good job, buddy. So that's to be proud of. Gallagher is pumped with how everybody's doing. He's up to an 87. There we go. I don't know if that's the temporary boost or not. I think it is. And Torrey Mitchell wants to know what's up. Whoa, he's having a bad time. I'm contemplating some changes. I'm really not. It's the AHL, dude. Don't worry about it. You'll win some games. You'll grow. All right. A lot of you guys want morale off. What do you think about that? I'm not sure about that. I still kind of like the mechanic. It kind of brings, it brings storylines into it. If somebody if Radulov kept coming to me, or remember when in Edmonton, Semin was just constantly a terrible person, and it really made a storyline where we didn't re-sign him because he was just a dick. You guys remember that? That was weird. Okay, here's our winning ways. So maybe you guys were onto something with keeping this team relatively the same. We've definitely jumped up in the standings. We had to have. Yeah, we're 3rd in our division. You guys were saying we'll probably finish out 3rd or 4th with a wild card slot. This team's just a little too offensively talented, along with really good on the back end in spots to fail. Maybe not a cup contender just yet. I feel like next year, though, we'll definitely be a cup contender. Pending a trade at the trade deadline, I feel like we're a cup contender once we do that. So remember, once we get to the 31st here, we're going to go check out who's available in Philly and just kind of see, maybe not make some trades, maybe wait for your guys' approval. Speaking of which, we just faced Philly and they beat us 1-0. Their D is actually very good. All right, so we're up at 91% locker room chemistry. So we're just going to kind of check this out. Oh, we had Condon in net as well, it looks like. So let's just look at Philly real quick. Let's just see what they've got, because you guys were saying they've got some good young defensemen. A lot of salary cap available, too. That's good. All right. Okay, they got Day, it looks like. Not looking for that right now. Maybe this Hag guy would be pretty good. He's got pretty high trade value, though, so that might not work. I'm just going to go straight to defense, but I'm not really looking at anybody else. Of course, they don't want to give anybody away. Wow, they're giving Ghost away. I guess in this game, he's only a top 4. I should have made him better. Why didn't I make him better? He already had like a really good year. Why didn't I make him better? Why do you guys remind me? Just kidding. I will totally want to. I really want to trade for him, because apparently he's only top 4. He's a top 4 right now, but he could slot in the top 4. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Del Zotto actually would be a more... he's still top 4. I kind of want somebody who's top 6 this year. Like Gudas would be kind of cool, defensive defenseman, because him for Petrie, I think, would be kind of cool. Because Gudas might get slightly better. He might get up to an 84 and 85, hopefully. And then, we'd have this really physical... That's a good idea. We could also get somebody like Morin, who has really low trade value for some reason. Defensive defenseman. I'd do it. I'd get him. He's got really good slap and wrist shot power. That's pretty good. 77 overall, though. We need to bring somebody up in the meantime. Oh, look, they have Emelin. Did we trade to them? I totally forget. No, we must have. Weird. Okay, I'm not going to make a trade right now because that's a little bit difficult to discern. But I definitely want somebody younger like that. So I wasn't going to look at people who are already like exacts and like in the 84, 85. Not getting like McDonald or somebody like that if they're still on the team. Okay, let's go up to the All-Star break. I'll just get to we'll just go week by week still. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea, going after a D-man. Ghost would be sick, guys. I'm not going to lie. He was really fun to watch last year, so that would be a lot of fun to get him. Why am I doing forwards anyway? I need defensemen. He was a lot of fun to watch in real life last year, so I'd be down to get him on the team, even though it wouldn't be that realistic and they don't really want to give him away. If we could package up a really nice forward with Petrie, I'd do it. I'd absolutely do it. That'd be no problem at all. Wow, we lose to the Kings 8-1. That is not good. Let's do a team meeting here. Same league as us. Cool. Awesome. Cool, guys. Thanks. Thank you. Everybody's kind of firing on all cylinders at this point, it looks like, but we're losing some games. Let's get a win. There we go. There we go. There's another one. Okay, we rebound against 2 really good teams. In this game, though, Chicago, especially with those big contracts for Kane and Taves, after a couple years, they start to definitely decline because of salary cap. It really goes to show you, though, just how good GMs are, because a lot of times in the last few games, look at GM modes starting in when I kind of seriously started playing NHL games. It was probably 2009 when I really got into it for the very first time. The Red Wings, after the first year, well, with the exception of when Lidstrom, with Lidstrom retired, like after that, after the first year in GM modes, they would lose every year. They would just be the bottom of the barrel. And they keep making the playoffs. This year, again, all the critics and everybody is saying they're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs. But, it sucks because I'm starting to believe them because so many people are saying it. If you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, I'm a Red Wings fan, so go ahead and hate in the comments down below. It's all good. Yeah, but, it just goes to show you, not everybody is as smart as, are like the NHL's GMs. Okay, we've got a trade proposal here, not too bad. Third round pick for Brooks Lake here. Let's see what he's got to offer. 85 overall left winger. If we didn't have so many, if we were back at the very beginning when we were using John Scott and Mike Brown on the third and fourth lines, I'd be like, sure, I'll give you a third-round pick plus these AHL top 6 guys. No problem, but not going to do that. We don't need it. He would be rad on the third or fourth line, though. Milan Michalek, though, they want this top 9 forward guy. And they really want a third-round pick. They really want that. Milan Michalek is only an 83. I don't need that. We've got way better prospects. That's like a worse trade than the one before. Why would they offer that? We're winning some games here. This month's looking pretty good. 33, 18, and 2. We're doing really well. We're doing really well, guys. This is definitely a team that's growing. So that's why, it's not that I don't believe in this team for this year. It's just that I know for a fact next year we're going to be way better. We're going to be way better, and we're going to be way better off in the cap. Okay, look at this. Wideman. They want to get a top 4 D prospect. Sorry. I'm just going to decline that without even looking at what Wideman is, because that'd be cool to get Wideman, but that's another offensive defenseman, and they want a defensive prospect. So I'm going to go to the second here. We're going to look at who's available on the trade deadline. This was mostly a talking episode. Nick Bonino. I mean, he's not bad. They want a D prospect. I got to change my trade block because everybody wants my D prospects for some reason. Let's just keep doing defense in the places we have not touched for defense. I should probably pin some players, but I just don't know who to pin. Who should I pin for the rest of the year on defense, if possible, if you guys know? All right, we got a string of losses here. Okay. Going to the trade block, you guys, or the trading, proposed trade area. You guys know how this works. I'm just going to go through. We're going to look at, we don't need goaltenders, so I'm just going to look at skaters giving away. We're just going to see who's available, see who people want to give away. Top 6D here, that'd be kind of cool to get another prospect in. Check this out. Is this guy already 26? Maybe that's why it's so low. Whoa. Should we just trade for this guy right now? A right-handed defensive defenseman, elite. He's 19 with that low trade value. We could get him for like nothing. 3 years left? Dude, let's just do this right now. This would be fun. And then I can put trade in the title or something like trade? Question mark? That was weird, wasn't it? Not going to trade away Petrie right now. That's for next time. We can give him like one of these lower, not Scott, maybe this Crisp guy. Everybody seems to want him because he's up at a 72. Oh, he's a fourth line forward. That's why. God, why? Why is he a fourth liner? Maybe because he's a grinder. It just automatically makes him. We'll do that, and then we'll give him like a third round pick. I really want this prospect, an elite prospect. I'll give up a third. That's not going to be enough. Man, we only have our first, the third, and then fourths. So I'll give him New York's fifth, and we'll see if that goes through. Let's just see if it goes through. Not sufficient. We'll change it to the fourth. I don't want to get rid of all these picks. We'll get rid of the... Oh, yeah, we did trade the Flyers. We got one of their picks. There we go. Cool. Got a D prospect. There we go, guys. Okay, just want to do that. That'd be kind of fun. Okay. One trade down. We're not doing the trade deadline here. That's just something I really wanted to get across. We just get an elite. That's awesome, though. Okay. So there's Anaheim. We're just going through. We're just checking it out. Vermette, we don't really need that more. We don't really need that. Brown, no. Not really. Whoops. Of course, the little lag that... I hope the GM mode in the new one doesn't lag like this. That would really, really suck. Hainsey, I don't think we need that. I mean, we could trade... Oh, there's Jost right there. There he is. There he is. He should have all the stats, like, kind of good. Well, I mean, right now it doesn't really matter because his stats aren't accurate because he's growing. But, I set him to, like, his proper height and everything like that. I went on his wiki page, so if it's wrong, Wikipedia is wrong. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool that he's in there and we finally see where he is. They want to give him away for some reason. I built him from scratch, and you guys want to give him away. Okay, Wideman. Now, if they wanted to give Weidman away, 1 year left, I would do that and give them Petrie, but that wouldn't really make sense. That wouldn't be very realistic, but maybe I'd be like, look, you got to take it. If you want to give them away, you got to take it. But they probably wouldn't do that. Maybe just teams looking for rentals. I might just trade Petrie away at during the draft and just keep them for the run, and then we can just maybe get one more piece. I don't even think we need one more piece. Like, what would we even get? You know, other than getting a defenseman to fill in for Petrie. And really, the only reason we were trading away Petrie is because of his contract. It wasn't really because of his play. He was our best plus-minus player a month and a half in, so he can't be that much worse now, being a few more months after that. And I mean, a lot can change. Don't get me wrong, a lot can change, but he might still be pretty good off. Jones, we've had experience with him. He grows very slowly, doesn't he? I guess we don't always raise our prospects the very best way. So far, I'm not really seeing any players for rental other than Weidman. People get pretty good when it comes to the first few years in. Okay, here we go. Here's some centers. We don't really need that anyway. Yeah, maybe Chimera, maybe for depth. We are going to turn on injuries. So getting somebody pretty decent to play in the AHL for a while, so we don't have to just keep bringing up Torrey Mitchell and people who are on waivers. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, okay, Philly wants to give away no one, so just keep that in mind. Not that it's going to matter. We're going to try to push through what we can push through. The 7th D is already 80 overall. He's 26, so he'll stay at 80. Kunitz might be kind of cool, but I don't really think we need to bring on... it's not bad salary-wise. It's not that good of a player to warrant the rental, especially for like a first-round pick or something like that. I'm okay with giving up the first-rounder, but this is the first year we're learning how to pin, so I kind of want to keep it. But if it means we get the cup, I'm not worried about it. Brooks Like might be kind of cool. Everybody else I'm not really into. Yeah, 1 year left. He's a little high paid, but it's only 1 year. It's a rental too, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, Verbata might be kind of cool, but where are we going to put him? You know what I mean? I don't want to move Gallagher down to the third line. So, Burrows could play on the third or fourth line, but why? We already have prospects. That's the thing. Like, with a growing team like this, trade deadline's a little quiet. You know what I mean? We don't really need... there's Tkachuk. Everybody's giving away these dudes. Why are you giving away these dudes? Okay, there it is. Hardly anyone. So you guys think? Let's look at our team real quick before we go. Actually, let's look at free agents. Maybe there's somebody we can pick up just as like a... you can pick up like Havlat. Oh, we could get Semin. Somebody like that. Just a Boyd Gordon might be kind of cool to pick up for a single year, just so if we have an injury, we could put him in on the wing, or we could put him in as a center because his faceoffs are unreal. We do have some contracts available, so that might be pretty cool. As we go down here, it kind of drops off, so I'm not really worried about it. Jared Stoll also might be kind of cool. He's got good faceoffs. He's right-handed. I'm just thinking like fourth line forwards, people who aren't going to complain that they're in the AHL and won't complain when we throw them on the fourth line and move fourth liners up to be in the injured person's place. Remember, we are using injuries. Injuries are on in the playoffs this year, so we got to think about depth. I'm thinking one guy, just one dude. We don't really need two or three, just one guy. Single year, just till the end of the year. Even if it's a defense, or maybe, we could do a defenseman and a center, like a defenseman and like a Boyd Gordon or a Stoll. I'm okay with that. I don't think there's really any potential guys really left. Top 6 that guy looks pretty good, but he's 26. What am I talking about? For some reason, I read 22, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I just get done saying, "Look at this guy though, Lindholm, top 6 defensive prospect. Not bad, not bad." We just got an elite though, but it's up to you guys. What do you think we should do? Tell me who to start pinning too. I know I kind of went through the year, but you know, even for the last couple weeks or whatever. What does this guy have to say? Oh shoot, he's in the NHL. We got to put him down in the AHL. Maybe he'll go to the CHL. Let's see real quick before we end this video. Let's see. That's funny. He's like, holy shit, they brought me up. Okay, yeah, he's just going down to the AHL. That's okay. Why do you knew you were gonna be in that? You're 60 overall. You're not gonna be playing with Shea Weber, dude. Are you kidding? Who can we scratch? I don't want to scratch the 80 overall guys. Yeah, we'll scratch Davidson. Sorry, dude. And then this guy, yeah, he was the elite. Yeah, let's have him play. Okay, we just got to let him play so he can... Oh, I got a lot of righties, don't I? Why are they... Okay, I mean, whatever. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, except that. Okay, that's fine, though. All right, well, yeah. Storyline so far. How will the Montreal Canadiens deal with their depth issues? Will we trade away some forwards for a really nice defensive prospect pool? You know, do you think we could get Ghost in on the team and scratch like Yannick Weber? Do you think we could unload Petrie's deal now, or do you want to wait, keep the 83 overall defenseman, and wait till the draft to unload him, possibly for like a second rounder or something for a team that's looking for a veteran defenseman, I guess. I don't really know. You know, what should we do? So let me know down in the comments below. Remember, if you're telling me players to pin, let me know where they're playing, or let me know if you don't know, just tell me like he's a center and this is his name. He's also a playmaker. You know, give me as much info as you can, because it's really difficult when I only have like a last name. You know, sometimes I'll go on like Wikipedia or like, you know, just Google and just try to see some prospects, and try to do it that way. That's kind of why I'm pinning players that I'm pinning now, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, just do that. Remember, NHL 17 content, let me know what you want to see down below. This channel is going to explode in the way of content. I'm just going to be doing a lot of varieties content. I can absolutely not wait for Draft Champions. That is going to be the most fun thing. I love playing that in like Madden, and I don't really even like care for football that much, but damn, that is so fun putting together a team. It's almost more fun than the game. It is more fun than the game. It is 100% more fun than the game. As a predominantly GM mode YouTuber, putting together a team is more fun than playing the game. All right, guys. Well, let me know all the questions that I have down below. You can answer them. I know you can. You always do. And we'll see you next time out on the ice.